Good evening and welcome to Gray Barn Antiques of Andover, New Jersey. I apologize for the lack of videos in the last few weeks. I'm going to restart again tonight. It's been a little busy, and last week was our Facebook Live selling event, which was on Sunday and had a great turnout. Thank you for everybody that attended. Our next scheduled Facebook Live will be for Sunday, October 17th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will have an exciting announcement pretty soon regarding our Facebook Lives. That's the scheduled monthly ones. We're going to probably be having some pop-up ones coming soon too. So make sure, if you have not already done so, that you subscribe to our Facebook page as well, which is Gray Barn Antiques, Gray with an E. And we also have one just for our general store, our Gray Barn General Store, because I don't want to take away from all these lovely collectibles and antiques that are in the shop. So we have a separate page just for our general store, which features all of our great fudge, our peanuts, and the candles, and jellies and jams, and all the other great giving gifts for yourself. Give yourself a nice little gift, or to stop by and grab a housewarming gift or something to bring to somebody's house. We have a lot of lovely selections in our general store. Now we're going to dive right in tonight with Burning Sensation Antiques. Now, last time we went through their booth, I say booth because at that point they only had the one spot, because our guest today's tomorrow has left to go on and do a lot more with her video channel regarding Prima and other transfers and designs and the beautiful items that she makes. So they have taken over her other booth, her only booth when she was here. So Burning Sensation, which as you see on their tags, they go by, their vendor code is UGMO. So when you go in their booth, you'll see the tags, their ID is UGMO, and they are in 2 locations in the main portion of the shop, as well as having a shelf in our locked case. They are 20% off on items not marked firm, and that is the same for cash or credit. We do take Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and I neglected to tell you how to get in contact with us. These are just our upcoming events. Like I said, the next Facebook Live is Sunday, October 17th. The Andover Borough Shops, that's all the shops here in town, will be having the fall marketplace as we do every year, Columbus Day weekend. That's a Saturday and Sunday, October 9th and 10th, and everyone in town participates. We do encourage you, if you cannot find parking right here, park down over at our friends at Old Crow Cafe. Enjoy a lovely breakfast. Go shopping. When you go back, have a nice lunch at Firehouse Pizza. So make it a day. So, I didn't go over how to contact us. Yes. Okay. So here's our contact information. It's best to direct message us if you are wishing to purchase items or to get more information. Comments are not always seen. The only time we have you comment is during a live event. Otherwise, please reach out through our Facebook or our Instagram, Gray_Barn for Instagram and Gray Barn Antiques for Facebook. You are watching us on our YouTube channel at Gray Barn Antiques, and please be sure to subscribe to our channel so you are alerted to new content such as tonight. And hopefully I will be back on track and doing more videos again. It's just been a chaotic last few weeks, which is a good thing. And I've been a little tired, so I kind of skipped out of here. I'd say early, but for me, early getting out of here would be 5:30. Usually I leave here at 6:30, almost 7 o'clock. So tonight it'll probably be one of those later nights, but I'm pretty up today. I don't know if the coffee's really doing its job or what tonight. And you can call us at 973-786-5555. That is a real number. Our email is graybarn@graybarnantiques.com, and our website's graybarnantiques.com, which is updated regularly as well to indicate, I have to change the September line. Now we have to change that to October, but it does have when our events are coming up, as well as the hyperlinks. So let's dive into here with Burning Sensation Antiques. They are called that because they do specialize in oil lighting, and they restore all those, and they are functional. You'll see some amazing pieces of lighting in their booth, and as you can see one back there right now, and they are 20% off their items. So 45 becomes 36. These smaller items like this we do ship. So if you are just joining us for the first time and you're not local, we are in Andover, New Jersey. Our zip code is 07821. And you can just put these in and kind of get a feel for guesstimate on the shipping. If you go to the USPS website and you go on there you go to a spot called Calculate a Price. You put in your zip code and then you put in ours of 07821. And you just click on package, and the next page will say weight. So just kind of play with the weights to see if it would be worth it to ship out to you an item And we do use priority mail, unless it's below 14 ounces, then those go first class. So, wow, that's a really cool clock. I like that. Where's the tag on that? It's on the side. That is that right? Oh, my glasses on. $37.50, and then 20% off on the New Haven cherub clock. That's really sweet. And take the 20% off on that. That's really, I'd say that's Art Nouveau. That's really nice. Very cute. Very nice. All right. So we're going to head over to their larger booth, and then we will check out their other booth. And as always, if you see anything as I'm walking along and you need more information, just let me know. There was a desk there this morning, and that already sold this afternoon, did not even make the day. So I do have to straighten that up a little bit more. And Burning Sensations, their first booth for UGMO, is right here to the right if you go when you come into the back area. And again, take that 20% off. Items not marked firm, and that is the same for Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. If I don't focus on an item and I go past it and you do want more information, again, just reach out to us. We will gladly get that. Many of these items are featured daily on our Facebook and Instagram accounts, so I'll focus on like one item from each booth when I have time. Today was a very busy day, so Wednesdays always seem to be pretty busy in the morning as soon as we open up, and it lasts pretty much all day. Between this past weekend with the Facebook Live on Sunday, and then just in general, I think people get excited because we've been closed for 2 days. They got to get in, and a lot of vendors usually come in and work on their space. He's got some really great crates. He sold a bunch this weekend, and that one's $60. And he has all kinds of price points. So if that's a little rich for your blood, there are some crates that are a little, less money. If you're not so much looking for a particular brand and you just want the look of a crate, there's all kinds of price points on those. How cute a crate would be with a little paper inside of it and some jellies and jams as a little gift. Frank's beverage container. And then he's got these stuffed with tools and everything. And again, not marked firm. You are going to take the 20% off, and that does not belong there. That goes to Auntie's attic. So we will put that back. But you can still buy that. That was $28 for that seltzer bottle. All the tables are for sale in his booth, and he does make most of those. Recycling parts like this sewing machine, and then does these beautiful tops on them. And you can see, and $160 on that, and that has the old tread on the bottom, the sewing tread. This is an unusual piece here. Here we go. This is the actual tag. So this is $32 for this chimney topper. So, and they attached it to a piece of wood, so it does go down to the wood. So if you want to use that, if you inserted a plant, I would not just put the plant in there. You would need to put a planter in there so you're not causing too much issues with the wood on the bottom. Or just take off you can remove that from that wood if you want to, put a porcelain plate under it or a piece of slate or something if you wanted to. You don't have to leave it like that. That's a nice big piece of pottery for only $40. Here you go. Here's a nice 5-gallon, 2-ton crock for $44. It's a nice 2-tone. It does have a little bit of condition issues, as many of them are apt to do. I don't see any major hairlines or anything, so it just looks like a couple of little chips. So, all kinds of tools, pottery, porcelain, eclectic mix of everything in here. Hooks if you need them. I know a lot of people come in looking for these kind of things, and they are not marked firm, so you're going to get 20% off on those hooks and latches. And be sure you look down as well. Like I said, our vendors use every inch available. They put stuff on the floor, it's up above you, so always look all over their booths. And I'm going to try tomorrow night to go in order, so I'm not confusing myself in this way. I'll just kind of do that like every time I start a new one. This way I'm going in a circle back here, and then I'm not missing anyone. That's a nice syrup server. I don't know if usable. That top doesn't really look too usable, but it's nice looking, and it's old. 12 firm. Does get his copper and brass. So shiny. Occupy Japan. Pair of them for $16. So Occupy Japan would put it Oh, made in Japan, doesn't say occupied. So I don't know. There you go, there it is on that one. Ah, there you go. So that puts them between, I think it's 1947 and 1952. So to find pieces that are in really nice shape is a nice treat. Like I said, it's got a little something for everyone. This does have the hole drilled in the bottom for the lamp. I think I focused on that the last time. There's stuff up above. And Don kind of came through here and was organizing it a little bit, getting these two boot scrapers together. So 'tis the season, you're going to be needing these very soon. They are functional, not just good looking. So this one's 12 and that one's 1760. So you would just put these, this one's probably a little bit easier. This one looks like it's missing a bit there, but just put that on, you know, if you have a mud room or a porch, wood porch, just attach that right by the door so people can clean off their feet before they come in dragging all the mud. Or even if they're going to take their shoes off still so they're not, you know, get that mud off of there anyway. We always have people looking for these old pencil sharpeners. Scales have been flying out of here. He does have this tape, this one, which is really nice. That's just 64. A lot of really cool old tins. Plain to see over here, the planes. And many of these still do work. We do have a lot of people that like to do their carpentry still with these old tools because they still work. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So a lot of people like to go back to these instead of all the power tools. A lot of great old kitchen pieces and pieces for your Victorian home, your farmhouse. You want to bring back things to period. You've got everything in here. Some really cool old molds. A bedpan wouldn't be a bad thing to have these things, because around here the power seems to be going out even more often than usual. Wash boiler. Very cool. For our copper collectors, and it's got wood handles. Tiny spittoon. These are molds. These are really fun. So you can make your own decorative pieces, and they're only $8. So make sure if you use these like with your modeling clay or whatever you're going to use them with. This one lays on top of it, so this would be an embossing one, and they are indented. These are fun decorative pieces for just $4.80 on that one. This one's $5.60, but you still could use these. You just have to make sure that you're able to lift them out. So this is really pretty, huh? That one's $8. You can also, if you're just, you kind of can use them as a stamp too, or just decorate with them, because they really are cool and they're really a good little price there. Anything that's 10 becomes 8. Very cool. Nice little trivet back there. 18 becomes 14.40. Ooh, look at that. Tipping teapot, 125. So that becomes 1. Whole collection of little beaters here, wood handles on the knobs, and just really cool. Here's another scale. We sold a lot of his hanging scales. There's just one left. I'm going to go up to that one. This is currently what's in here. And this one is 44. So these have been hot again. And like I said, you have to make sure you look up and look down. I'm going to back out just to show you these really awesome boxes that you could be made into a table or just extra storage. Great for your firewood, blankets, bird's eye view there, a little bit of everything. And again, if I've gone over things too fast and you want me to get you more information, just let me know. We can easily do that. Just direct message me and I will get that for you. A wood wagon jack, just $32. How cool is that? So, neat little decorative piece. Or if you have a wagon, you can still use it. And you'll notice that even though you're seeing some of the same things from the last videos, sorry, somebody pop up a message on me, so I kind of was reading that. You might see other things that were not here before or just been moved around, and we just kind of went quickly over it, but there's a lot of new merchandise, a lot of new old merchandise since the last time I came through their booth. as you can see. And now it's going to be booths. So that's neat. Cast iron hay harpoon with trolley, 85 and 20% off. So that's a really neat decorative piece here. Look at this. You can hang this. How cool is that? And you can hang that and maybe make it functional for something else. Curtains, I don't know, just use your imagination. There's tons of great ideas for all of these kind of vintage pulleys and everything on Instagram and Pinterest. And all the great home and garden type magazines and shows that, you know, they show you all these great uses for these items. Now this is gorgeous. This light is an oil light. So if you have an old home, this is perfect. If you have a large living room, dining room, ballroom, isn't that just gorgeous? And again, anything that I've just kind of glossed over, let me know. I will get you that information. Like I said, it's an eclectic mix. Where do you find a shell rifle mixed in with precious moments? A lot of oil lamps, most of them still functional. You can still get the wicks and other parts for these at your local hardware. Neckhound Hardware carries those sorts of items still. So you can make them workable. There are more planes and such down here. He's got a lot of tools, old oil cans, totes and carriers. These are molds from the 1960s, Mattel molds from the things in that. So very cool. An old drawer that's been down. That's neat. Look at that. The writing on there. Old hardware sectioned wood box, and it's got 6 sections in that. And if you need any measurements or anything on any of these items, let me know. We are going to walk now to their other location within Gray Barn. And like I said, I'm going to be better about, so I don't miss out on anyone. We'll start in the right-hand corner. That's why I went with their booth first tonight. So then I'll just kind of keep going along. Anything that you see in passing and you want more information on, let me know. China cabinet there has sold. So that is in the holding area that has been paid. And there's a lot to look at in here. And we are coming upon their second booth, which has not yet been up on YouTube. We have featured some of the items on Facebook and Instagram. They do have a lot of wall space because they have been selling. So they are coming in tomorrow to bring in more vintage goodies for you. So, and like I said, be sure to check our Facebook and Instagram. We do try to post, and when I say we, I mean me. I am the social media person. We do try to post, especially the furniture when it comes in. If you look today, we featured, there's a hutch, there was a baker's rack that we had yesterday that just came in. So I try to get those pieces up, the larger pieces, and find some interesting items in their booth on the smaller side. And again, this is just an extension of their other booth. They do have the 2 booths in here. Many of our vendors have more than one location in the shop. So it's still the same sale, the 20% off items not marked firm. So like this was one of the items that was in the Facebook Live this weekend. You can see that's still here. Really neat old chalkboard down there. It's just $20. That's pretty cool. The old slate, not painted on. There's a Griswold pan here. It does have a hairline crack. So our vendors are very good at noting any of the condition issues other than normal wear and tear and rust and that you'd expect to find on a vintage item. Many of these items are as found. If there's like a noticeable chip or something, that might have happened here while it's been on the floor, unfortunately. So they do try to denote every condition flaw. So again, these are 20% off. Look at the beautiful frame on this. And that little baby doesn't look too happy to be woken up. And that's just $24. And that frame is just simply stunning. So I know we have people that come in that buy a lot of the artwork and such in here just for the frames, and they replace it with their own. So keep that in mind as well. It doesn't have to be what's in there. Another great oil lamp. Like I said, they've got everything in here. Shangri-Las, 20 firm. A lot of great artwork. signed oil of the captain up there, the sea captain. Wow, 95 and 20% off. That is a great deal. Like I said, there's a lot of empty spaces on these walls because they sold a lot of artwork this past weekend. They will be coming in tomorrow to remedy the empty spaces. Many of our vendors come in at least once a week. Some of them are in here 2-3 times a week, replenishing and restocking. So you never know what you're going to find in here. And again, like I said, I will be trying to be much better about getting more videos up. Just time is not always on my side. He did make this table. Isn't this an awesome coffee table? It's on sale for $250 firm. It was an old bellow, and part of the bellow turned into a coffee table. Is that just not so cool? You want an unusual coffee table? There you go. And the nice thing with furniture is usually it's going to be something that you purchase that you're going to have for at least usually over a decade. So you can justify the cost of that it's not going to be something that you just put out for one season and put it away. At $250, and you have that out for quite some time. And who knows, when the kids move out, they might want to take that with them, so it'll pass down. So it's really a nice investment at that price. And it's a one of a kind. You're not going to find that anywhere. It's got great workmanship on it. So definitely worth it. Look at the beautiful wood on this. Wow, that's only $80. And that's made from a fish tank stand and a early church pew. $80. Look at how unusual that is. And look at that gorgeous wood. Again, Ron does make these himself. And this is another one. This is slightly different size. Same thing, though. And that's the same price, though, $80. So look at these beautiful tables. Get one, get both. Have matching tables. They offer you a lot of space. Very nice. This one's really, I like the narrowness of this. Is perfect for a console table behind the couch or an entryway. This one's a little smaller footprint, so you could put this in a few other spaces. And they do have a lot of space on the top and the bottom. So that one's tucked in a little bit more. So that's what I was saying, behind the couch, that'd be kind of a nice one. And again, if I've gone past things that you need more information on, just reach out and we will get that for you. This clock does work. The grandfather clock sold, so you will not see that in this video. And we do have the key up front for that. It does work, and it's only $60 for this gorgeous old regulator clock by Seth Thomas. It does have some age on it. It is not new. It is not one of these reproductions. That is an old clock. This is a darling little picture for only $16. It's a little photo, a little rectangle photo there of a little girl. And there's this gorgeous, this is $160 for this beautiful piece of stained glass. Imagine that hanging up with the light coming through, how gorgeous that must be. He does have this bench that does have little hearts cut out on the side. There's a nice size bench for $60, just so you can see that. And you can see more beautiful glass and pottery. There's a beautiful cobalt bottle. Wow, that's only $19.20. I don't mean the year, I mean the price. That is beautiful. That has a gorgeous color there. Let's see. Is this easy to find the price on that? Well, if anybody wants information on this, just let me know. I think I see the tag on the bottom with one hand. I can't really lift it. That is a nice jug. Look at this. Wow! That is a great price. $65. This is only $52 for this. That is a very good price. Great umbrella stand, garbage can. I mean, that is really, that's a very good price on that piece of stoneware right there. So I'm going to be wrapping this up shortly. We'll head up front just so we can get that information out to you again. Just going to casually go over these items. I'm hoping that you're able to see the prices clearly. And like I said, just take that 20% off. $65 becomes $52. Our $35 items become just $28. $20 becomes $16. And most of their items do not have firm on, only very few do. So you're going to be getting that discount. That is the same for cash or credit. Down on the farm turkey picture for $36. Yep, that is down on the farm. Beautiful Tom there. I don't know how long he's got for this world. That's a neat piece of embroidery up there. The lace for $12. Wow, look at that. That's a good size too. That is a nice piece right there for just $12 with the frame. The frame alone is worth that, if not more. Like I said, they have an eclectic mix, a little bit of something for everyone. From your fancy porcelain to your rugged tools, you'll find that in Burning Sensation in both of their booths and on their shelf in the lock case, as well as throughout the shop. You'll find that many of our vendors, even though they have an eclectic mix, their booths tend to show their style and their taste, which we love. So come on down to Gray Barn. Be sure to visit all of our wonderful vendors in here. As you see, if you look up, everyone in the back half of the shop is on sale. If it does not say firm, everyone back here is at least 20% off. That is the same for cash or credit. This gorgeous cabinet that you might have seen in past videos and on our Facebook and Instagram page is going home tomorrow. Its new home has been purchased. It's going to be filled with milk glass. That's just going to look stunning. So we did get that emptied, and that is ready to be picked up. Furniture in here. Oh, I just wanted to show you really quick this other cabinet that just came in that I did feature, but it's kind of, and this baker's rack. It's kind of hard to see all the time in a picture. So this is really nice. Wood, 120. There's the dimensions. So I will focus on that. And I just want you to see, it's got the old chicken wire down here. What an unusual baker's rack. Is this just not darling? I love this. And then our Pick and Wildflowers brought in this stunning antique cabinet. As found, it's got the original paint on it. Look at that. I love that green in there. And this little floral image on the front here. Is that just not so pretty? And then that's $195, and then the 20% off on that. And there are the measurements. And I'm going to open this up so you can see. The shelves do come out so you can move it without worrying. And they go, I don't know if they're adjustable. No, they're in there. But there you go. Nice old piece of wood. 1920s, 30s on this cabinet. Maybe even a little earlier. So you have the original glass in here. It's got this beautiful bow top. Like I said, it does have some age to it. So you will see some paint chipping, and a bit of the gingerbread lattice type work is missing from there. Look, it's a single drawer. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, it opens pretty easy. It's not super deep. I'd say more decorative, but you can put some papers and stuff in there. And look at these legs. It's just so pretty. The colors on this, it's just a gorgeous piece of wood. So those are the newer pieces of furniture that came in today, over the last few days. And like I said, if there's anything that you need more information on, let us know. I don't know if you watched our Facebook Live this weekend. This is the last man standing, literally, from the blow molds in the Bronx Man Cave. He had, I think it was maybe 15 of them. He's the last guy. Price to sell. So, and tomorrow night we will visit, well, like I said, we'll go to the right. Maybe we'll do Auntie's attic again. We might start here. Kind of makes sense to start at the beginning. So I will just go back up here to where our information is. I hope you enjoyed visiting with Burning Sensation at Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. Shop us 24/7 by visiting our Facebook and Instagram pages, looking at our past YouTube videos. Many of the items might still be available if it's a vendor that is still with us, as well as our Facebook Live videos. You can watch those. Those are all saved right on our Facebook page. You can just click videos and go back and watch those, and some of the items might still be available that might tickle your fancy that you have to have. Here's our website, and like I said, if you go to our website, it does have all these hyperlinks and the ways to contact us as well. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We hope to see you very soon at Gray Barn.